It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything.
I filled my life in 2 sea bags, cashed my bank account out. I bought a one-way ticket to Maui with no plan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Welcome to my channel. If you're a ride or die, I appreciate you. And if you're new, go and yeah, right below there. If you're a risk taker and like fun, crazy, outrageous things, I might be of interest to you.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
To be all truthful, I was deep into an edit today. It was about me experiencing Hawaii. I got way off into a tangent.
Watch them fly.
And I started thinking about my life. Basically, I scratched the whole edit. And this story I'm about to tell you is way more important. Welcome to an installment of...
These are freaky chills. These are chills that I chill so well.
It's a story of risk, following your heart, overcoming fear. It's just something that's in your head that's telling you to do something. You have no reason why you'd be doing that situation, but you just follow it and it ends up working out. Already cat out of the Marine Corps, I was fully into college. I was doing everything that I wanted to do. I was working full-time job. I was going to school full-time. I had just transferred, very prestigious private college. I had already picked my classes, went to the orientation, and then I got a phone call from my dad.
Ed Rooney's office.
When I was in the Marine Corps, I always wanted to be stationed in Hawaii. I had gone to Hawaii on vacation once and I just fell in love with it. This little call from my dad was letting me know that my cousin Brian who was on the hike with me.
Why are you here, Brian? What the hell are you doing here?
My cousin.
My dad was like, oh, Brian went to Hawaii. He turned 18 over there. When it was time to go home, my cousin Brian told his parents, I ain't going home. And his parents were like, no, you coming home with us. He's like,
What did you say?
Hell no.
no, I'm 18. I'm staying right here. I got a hold of that and I was like, damn, I want to do that. I've always wanted to live in Hawaii. That sounds adventurous. I can't let my younger cousin, the one I'm supposed to be showing example to, I can't let my younger cousin show me up.
Hell no.
Brian stayed in Hawaii, found a spot, got set up, and was living the life. That very week, as soon as I heard that phone call from my dad, I finished my semester, told all my teachers that I would not be attending college the next semester and I'd be dropping out. And everybody was like, why?
I plan to celebrate and scream.
I said, because I'm moving to Maui. They're like, go ahead and do it. Even my father was like, son, go ahead and do it. I filled my life in 2 sea bags, cashed my bank account out. I bought a one-way ticket to Maui with no plan. My cousin, yes, he had his little tiny, I'll say it was a cottage, which was about 5 minutes from the beach. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't have a job. Well, I did not know why I was doing this. So I packed up all my stuff, said my goodbyes, gave my car to my brother, and I was off. I remember I landed in Hawaii. The house that I was supposed to be staying at with my cousin Brian was about 18 miles away. I didn't even plan on how to get to the house.
Are you stupid or something?
I started walking. Yeah. A guy pulled over in a pickup truck and was like, hey, you need a ride? This is only in Hawaii. And this still happens in Hawaii. You wouldn't be able to do this in LA because you might get kidnapped and sliced into like 400 million pieces. I was like, yeah, I'm going to Haiku. Beautiful place. Rains every morning. Peace, serenity. Yeah, anyways. And I began my life with my cousin Brian. I didn't have a job.
And you ain't got shit to do.
We were poor as poor could be. The first purchase that I made, the very second day I was there, yeah, a moped.
I can get 70 miles to the gallon on this hog.
That's how we got around, and I spent all my money on this moped, and I think I had about $180 left to my name in quarters in a dress sock. Yes, I was poor as, but I was living the life extremely. I remember me and my cousin buying a large pepperoni pizza was like a big deal. It was like filet mignon. But buying a meat lover's pizza and us sitting at the beach and eating it with a 2-liter of Coke was like some 5-star dining. I dumbed it down in my life and I left everything. To this day, I'm happy I made that decision. When you live, you need a job. There's this one website, seemed they had jobs at the airport that were open. So I applied and a company, which is a well-known company, called me first. Entry level, lowest job that you could. Got interviewed, I got the job. When you do not have anything, no money, no nothing, you appreciate all the small stuff. Like I remember me and my cousin, so we just mob around on our scooters and you could fill up the scooter and go 100 miles on like $5. We would go and explore. Exploring cost us nothing, and we were in tune with nature, the beach, the island. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I wasn't the nicest person. I'm still not the nicest person now. to live in Hawaii, stop, smell the flowers and hear the ocean and get filled with aloha, figure out how to deal with people, live in a different type of culture and thrive, check me. I thought I could accomplish anything, like going to the Marine Corps, going to war, graduating boot camp, all that stuff. Now that I look back on that fork in my road, moving to Hawaii, it's saved my life.
Message!
It made me appreciate all the small stuff. It made me laugh at fear, laugh at uncertainty, laugh at not knowing what was gonna happen and taking a step of faith. I don't know how to explain it. I had that fork in the road, but something was calling me. How many years later, I'm still with that company. I could probably say I'm probably one of the best at my job. I know I could survive in anything. I look back on it, I started from scratch. Like literally nothing. Where I am now, I mean, I'm not rich. What I've built from the ground up for my family is a pretty darn good situation. So I guess this video is for people who have the fear of taking risks, doing something that might be against what the popular opinion is. It's okay to mess up, you know what I mean? Like I could have failed and I would just move back and went back to my normal thing. If something's calling you and there's little voices in your head that you should be taking advantage of certain opportunities, you need to do that. Because it's better to tempt it and fail and know that it wouldn't have worked than to have regret fill your soul. You know what I'm saying? It's a major fork in my road in my life and I just wanted to share that with you. My younger cousin Brian taught me a lesson on taking risks and going with what you want to do.
Do or do not. There is no try.
So I appreciate that, Brian. So here's to taking risks, not giving a dang, filling yourself with aloha and just figuring it out on the way, because sometimes life don't have the blueprint or the instruction. You just gotta go with it. Yada? Go!
These are